Order in the court. The verdict is in, and what happened?
She got a slap on the wrist. Bad girl. Bad girl. Bad girl.
And look at that mugshot, honey. Did she look like she was sorry to you?
No, she said, y'all some suckers, baby. I only got a misdemeanor. What? $2,000 bond? Shoot, 10% of that? Was that $200? There you go. I'm out. I'm going to go fake another kidnap.
Stay tuned for more.
We keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I was put God
first.
What's going on, KoEd camp folks? How y'all doing today? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. It's all about famous rants. And today we're bringing you an update on the Carlee Russell case. They had a press conference, and they gave us some information. They gave us the charges, but take it away, babe.
So if you're brand new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, you guys. So we like to have fun over here.
I got a tummy ache.
And in this case, honey,
Ouch.
we like to have a lot of fun over here, honey, because of this situation.
What situation?
Child done went and showed her hind paws, making us look bad. Somebody said Alabama already look bad. And so what? You ain't got to add to it.
Yeah, well, we do kind of look bad.
Yeah, that's Birmingham.
Nationwide.
Why?
Yeah,
Because of what she did.
No, not just even before she did.
No, that's Birmingham.
That's Alabama as a whole.
What?
We had the bottom when it comes to education and stuff like that. So yeah,
shoot, that's a whole nother different video. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get into it. So, like my husband said, the charges came in. They did a press conference. We knew about actual charges because it was on air.com, which is alabama.com, and we was able to get the charges before they actually did the press conference. So it seems like that she has been charged with two misdemeanors.
Because she messed up and she's a meaner.
Okay.
A misdemeanor.
Two
misdemeanors.
No.
Misdemeanors.
They what?
Misdemeanors.
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 They misdemeanors. Misdemeanors.
You sure about
misdemeanors.
You sure?
She messed up twice. So. Misdemeanors.
Misdemeanors.
It's been that long, honey. Some of y'all done clicked out, said she is from Alabama. All right, so two charges. One for filing a false police report. That was a $1,000 bond. And falsely reporting an incident, and she got a $1,000 bond.
$2,000 worth of bonds. She said 2,000 was 10% of 2,000. $200. It goes to 200. I'm out. Deuces. And she went and took a mug shot. Ooh, she's happy. Yep. She said, y'all mad at me. Y'all big mad. Y'all gonna stay mad. Ooh, because I only got a slap on the wrist and nothing y'all can do about it.
But wait, there's more. So as we continue in this, first of all, Birmingham, there was asked the question with the chief of police, will there be more charges for when she went over there and started acting really roguish and stole in them folks' spa?
Yeah. And
he said that's a whole separate thing. It has nothing to do with this case right here. So they'll have to file their own separate charges. Yeah, so
these two charges for the city of Hoover, Birmingham, which we don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
we don't.
But I think he did. I thought the spot owner said that he was gonna press charges. I thought.
But you're right. It's up to the business what they're gonna do. But these are the criminal charges. That's a separate thing for Hoover. They could still be a civil charge, or a civil case. A civil case because they want their money back. Because what did I send you today about the $100,000?
Oh, that was alleged. What was that from?
Someone.
Yeah, that was alleged that it could be 100 K that was actually, all the costs and the expenses.
Yeah.
But as we heard from the chief of police today, he said that he's going to have to add up all the expenses because, that's stuff that they got to look into and seeing, how can they get their money back for that.
Yeah, so she's not there. She and her family, they're not at the woods just yet because if a civil case come down, they want their money back. That's going to be a pretty penny to swallow. So right now, the chief of police is going to talk to the state AG and try to come up with a figure, a price figure of how much they spent on that, on the resources and whatnot.
The question was asked, do we know what she was in them 49 hours? He said, no, they still don't know. But I believe they're still, from what he said, they're still investigating some things. They're still looking over some things.
I think I'm still think you think.
What?
No, well, she probably went home with the mom.
She probably went home, chilling in there with her mom and said, look for my baby. Girl, be quiet. Look for my baby.
And she said, okay, we're going to wait 2 days. And I'm gonna want you to sneak out the back door, walk around the block, and when you walk around the block, run down the street, your hands flailing like that, like you escaped. And I'm gonna open the door and open my arms. You're gonna run into my arms, I'm gonna hug you, baby. You made it back. And the dad gonna be sitting in his recline. Ain't my business. I ain't gonna know nothing about it.
So, because so I know that I can't remember who posted, but there was a video where the parents did an interview with when they was in their bedroom. They did it with some local news or whatever, and so they were saying that when the incident happened, the brother girlfriend was over the parents' house, and then when she said she screamed and stuff, they did not call 911. Don't look like it. They went straight to where her phone was pinged at. And that's when they tried to find her. And they said it led them on the other side of 459, if I'm not mistaken. But it was saying she was on some kind of back street or something like that underneath. Oh, I'm like, whatever. And so at that moment, y'all know that the folks that already went, child, I was not going to be that brave to go over there at 459, go through them woods and go up on that tunnel. Ain't going to do it.
If you want to be a hard-nosed reporter, you got to do things like that. You got to be on the front line. You got to get in the trenches. You got to be digging.
Them reporters don't do that. In fact, I said,
if you want to go,
that sent me something. Soon them gunshots started hitting. That reporter, okay, it's time to go.
But the point is, if you want to be like a wartime reporter,
I didn't say that.
It's hard to be wartime reporter. You got to be on the front lines with your helmet on.
I'll be in the house.
You're not a real reporter then.
Reporting live out my bedroom.
You trying to get me to go to the courthouse today? Baby, can you swing by the courthouse and get the scoop?
Do a slow roll, honey.
I ain't going no courthouse.
To find out she wasn't even over there, child. Yeah. So anyway, so they said that so they went where she was, and I guess they said that, she wasn't there because it put them on a whole nother street, which I can't understand why it would put them on a whole nother street, because she had left that phone right there on 459, so it should have took them right there, right? So anyway, they could have picked her up and just took her on home. And because the police saying, she missing, yada, 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 then she probably had to go along with it.
I said this from day one. I said she was probably been better off to say she was abducted by aliens. I'm just saying, she probably like, I went missing for 2 days. I lost track of time. It was a time skip or something. She'd been better off doing that than what she's doing right now. But then again, she only got a slap on the wrist, $200. She still got to go to court. To me, she's going to make a plea deal, and they're going to probably put her on probation.
I think that people were saying that was Alabama law where you can get the misdemeanor. It can lead you up to a year in jail or $6,000.
Yeah, he said that.
What, she can have up to a year in jail.
He said that in the press conference.
Okay, so but yeah, we know that she's gonna pay the money and all that stuff, whatever. But one thing too that I wanted to say that before I get back to this, of course we know that Carlee lied. She lied, right? But it's that mama.
It's keep it real. Keep it 100.
It's that mama.
You just don't like the mama.
No, I don't like her.
Just keep it real.
And if y'all seen the video where they was coming out of the lawyer's office and everything, that mom with that hot pink on, and she just like she was smiling.
Cause she won. She's like, my baby girl got off. She got off scot-free. Paid her $200. It's over.
And Carlee done have on her black and everything. She's trying to hide her face and stuff. But the mama just hot pink wants to be seen. Now, who wears hot pink want to be. That was the only thing in your class. Want to be seen. But anyway, so let me tell you something. I know that Carlee get it from her mom. What's her name? Tabitha, or something like that. So anyway, so she get it from her mama. So y'all remember when she was up there talking to the Day Show, Good Morning America, one on, and then the lady asked at the end. So do you think that there's still an abductor? What is it? An abductor out there?
No,
Absolutely. Absolutely. I should have knew then. I should have knew. Well, I knew then, but you put too much salt. Just like Carlee, put too much salt. He was a clown. He fed me Cheeto, took me in the truck. She played with my head. Like, can we please just like you said, aliens? I say, just say I was taking.
I would say aliens are called. Then you can say, okay, you was off world, so that's what I would have.
But I would have said, yeah, they snatched me.
No, because now you get.
Listen, they took me. I don't know them. They put me in the bag, and now I got free, and I ran for my life. Who said that? I ran for my life.
And here's the thing: if you said that, now you got the public scared, okay? Because they think somebody out there taking people. Now you say aliens, you know, people gonna say, "Wow, I knew we weren't alone." So you're gonna have a different type of fear, but it won't be like, "Oh, somebody gonna snatch me up." You know what I'm saying? So she would have been better off saying she was abducted by aliens, and they took her to the spaceship.
No, they would have took her to the crazy house, and that's what she was.
No, they're gonna medicate. No, they're gonna take her to the spaceship. They're gonna analyze her.
They would have did that too.
And they're gonna analyze her. And, ooh, all humans are crazy. And they're gonna drop her home. They went home, man.
So that's just our way. But you know, regardless to the point, she shouldn't have did what she did. It doesn't look like she's remorseful about her mugshot, honey. I would have been like this. So you got to get the public some kind of, you know.
Well, you got. It's all about optics, and the optics right now. It's showing that she don't care.
Yeah.
It's showing that she got off scot-free, that she's happy, her mom's happy. You know, the dad, he's in a tough spot. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, dad's going along with all of this, in my opinion.
Let's see. They have not discussed as far as a lawsuit, because the question was asked, are you guys going to sue the parents or sue them? And the chief said that, you know, a lawsuit has not been discussed as of yet, but they're looking into getting all their funds back. The job charges are going to be separate. And he said that he don't know how much they spent as far as trying to, you know, get everything together, but, you know, the figures are coming. And there is a court date that we recently found out.
Yeah, it should be no later than October. But here's the main thing that came out of all of this: that the state AG, he was at the press conference, and he's stating that.
What's AG?
Attorney General.
Okay.
He's like the biggest lawyer.
You have to tell people, because everybody don't know AG.
You know what AG stood for?
No, I really didn't.
Okay.
I thought they said the marshal. They said the attorney general.
Attorney General AG, state AG. So it got to the point that even when the chief, you know, the people, us, the fans, or whatever you want to call us, was upset when the charges came out.
I ain't no fan.
Yes, you are. When the charges came out, that, you know, people thought it should be more severe. So it's got to the point that AG had to step in and say, we got to change this law. This law has to be changed, because if you're going to create a false police report and lie on police report or lie on somebody, you know, there should be more, you know, serious consequences for this.
Right.
So now they're in the process of changing the law for this. And the law should be called the Carlee law. Carlee law.
Yeah, it should be
Carlee. Yeah, but all joking aside, I have seen people lie on other people, get them arrested falsely. And, you know, if they're going to just get slapped on the wrist, they're going to continue to do stuff like this. So, yes, the law should be changed so it'd be more severe punishment for people to lie.
Right.
Or call in a false police report.
Exactly.
You know, like when you walking down the street, you know, somebody, oh, this man walking down the street, he's about to rob. I ain't trying to steal or rob for you. Now you got me, you know, in trouble with the law, but I ain't do nothing to you. So that person that called the police on somebody like that should be in trouble.
Yeah, people are saying the Karens do it all the time, you know. So yeah, they definitely should change the law, and it should be Carlee law.
But like I said, something good came out of this. Now the Karens or whoever in the world, now they got to be kind of hesitant to make a false police report.
Oh, they? Because that's Alabama. They changed the Alabama law.
I'm just saying the state of Alabama. Yeah, nationwide, you can go Mississippi. They can be calling, hey, you look at me aggressive. Come get them. And I'm thrown in jail for nothing.
So yeah, it's going to be changed in the state of Alabama, and I think that is a good thing to do because the chief said he was frustrated. So it took them to this situation to happen to say, listen, now this ain't gonna happen again. So let's go on down to Montgomery. Let's talk to the people. Let's have a meeting because we're gonna have to get these laws changed because they should have been firmer than that. So definitely. Go ahead.
Because I've seen a lot of guys get in trouble with women like this. The one will make call the police, make a false police report, get the guy in trouble just to get him in line. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right. That's not fair to the guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it do go both ways. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying I've seen it done to guys I know. You know what I'm saying?
It's people in prison right now arrested because of a charge that they did not do.
Right. So somebody's calling a lie on them.
Now, granted, this didn't involve nobody else, but it should be a warning.
It did.
I mean, it didn't involve another person that she lied. Who did? That baby.
No, that's the baby.
The Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, the Ronald McDonald clown. If he's out there, he could have got hurt. You know what I'm saying? He could be out there to a Chipotle trying to order some food, and the Hoover police come take him down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could be anything.
You fit the description of somebody we interested in.
Right.
That's
Absolutely. So all of this is just pure nonsense. It really and truly could have been avoided and everything, but what?
That mugshot gave it away though.
Yeah, it really she really and truly just gave everybody the bird with that mugshot. So I'm not sure who told her just smile or she said I'm gonna smile. You know what I'm saying? Because she like take her pictures, Instagram and all that stuff. So she all about her pictures and her look. But it really and truly was it wasn't smart. I don't know.
You should show some remorse.
Yeah, I'm sure that the her attorney was not back there with her to advise her on how to take the mugshot.
That's a person that feels like they're entitled. Okay, they feel like, oh, that's all I got to pay is $200. Man, I'm good. Man.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah,
$200, I'm good.
But that job was pissed at her though. You know what I'm saying? They put a lot of bad reviews up under that spa's ratings. And they wanted, they want them to actually do their due diligence to make sure that, they press charges.
Well, that's the thing. It's up to that business to press charges. Now, are they going to do it? I don't know.
I think so.
Should they do it? Yeah, they should.
I heard. Now, this part is alleged that she stole the money out of the tip jar. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what that $107 in her shoe. Sock, left, right. But yeah, so that's what they say. But and also that there was question too, like it may be some charges brought against the parents. It may be, because like again, I said that they're still gonna do their due diligence because they want to know what she was in them 49 hours. And if the parents had something
I think they know. I think they know. They just ain't saying it. They're just not saying it. Yeah.
So you think that they're gonna do something about it?
Hoover? Oh heck yeah. If they find out, oh yeah, man, Hoover. That chief of police, when he was on that pedestal, he was upset. He said it himself. He was upset. Yeah, because he thought it should be more serious charges coming down for. Because he said he wasted a lot of manpower, a lot of overtime, a lot of resources. You know what I'm saying? It cost Hoover, the taxpayers, a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing too, I know that people was looking for her at the county jail and all that stuff, whatever. And I said, I think she was supposed to go to Bessemer County Jail, and the reason it's Jefferson County Jail, but we have two county jails. We have one that's in Birmingham downtown, and we have one that's in Bessemer, which is closer to Hoover. And so people was camped out thinking that she was going to come to the Bessemer location, and she didn't. Of course, we see that she went to Hoover, got booked and charged, and then out the door she went. And the city jail is light compared to the county.
And here's the reason why people go, why should you go to the county? They said they sent it to the county DA. The DA found out it was going to be misdemeanor, so they kicked it back to the city. And that's when the city called the state AG. He came in. Now, it was a felony, Jefferson County would took charge of it. But since it was a misdemeanor, the city took it over.
Well, do you think she gonna go to the county for stealing?
Probably go to Birmingham. It depends. It depends if it's a felony or not.
But the county. Oh, you talking about the city jail?
Okay, if she stole the money, it's in the Birmingham city limit.
In the robe and the tissue.
Okay. If they say there's enough evidence to say it's a felony, the county might take over. But if it's going to be another misdemeanor, I think city of Birmingham. Right?
Now, let me put my 2 cents.
I'm not a lawyer or attorney. I just know, I'm just going by what I've seen and read and whatnot.
I know you're no lawyer and attorney.
Yeah,
So
why not? I could be a lawyer, attorney. Why I can't be a lawyer or an attorney? Why? Tell me why. I put my hat on backwards. I could be one of the cool lawyers, man.
So what I was gonna say is, in my opinion, my thing. So I was saying if Carlee went to the county jail, it would be better for her to go to Bessemer County Jail, and that's because I done been in both county jails.
You're a thug.
I'm back in life.
Ooh, for life. No, tell her why.
The reason is because I ministered for 12 years in both county jails. Most of the time was in Birmingham, but Bessemer County Jail is, I said, would have been a better fit for a princess. And I was telling somebody that she don't need to be trying to get no ease away, but it would have just been better accommodations for her because Birmingham
rough. I think somebody did something major in Birmingham. That's what they sent him. I forget who it was. He was a well-known criminal. Yeah, criminal. Thank you. And they sent him to Birmingham. And one of my homeboys said he was up in there. He saw him up in there. I forgot who it was. But
your homeboy was in jail?
Yeah.
Oh, he worked there.
He was in jail.
Dang.
But
dang.
Really?
I said, dang.
Wow.
You got homeboys that's just like homeboys up in there.
Yeah, man. So I had a pass too, baby. I had a pass too. Don't let these good looks fool you. Now I had a pass. Shoot, man. I stayed in the streets, thugging. No, I wasn't thugging. I had to be at home at 9 o'clock.
So yeah, Birmingham County Jail is way different than Bessemer. And now, don't get it twisted. Now, Bessemer ain't no party either. But I'm just talking about the whole layout on how everything is set up. In Birmingham, you're gonna go inside the big cell, which like what they call it. When you got TV, the room,
the courtroom.
Not the courtroom. What they call it? The playroom, workout room, the
rec room.
Rec room.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you got the whole rec room, but in there you also have cells. So you have maybe like
you got 2 floors. You got
6, 7 cells up and down.
You got the rec room. You got the TV. You got the shower down. How you know all that? Don't worry about it.
And so inside those, like when time the lights out, then you got the cells, and the inmates have to go into those cells, and they cannot come out until they come and cut the lights back on. It's time to eat.
For real?
Yeah, you didn't know that. Yeah, you got to shut those doors, and
I thought you need to when the lights go out, leave the doors open so they can come in and out when they want to.
So they do that. So they shut the doors, and Birmingham has been very crowded. Now, I hadn't been since, C-19 hit. And so it's very crowded. So they stuff sometimes 4 to 5 people in there. And it's supposed to really be 2.
2 people.
Yeah. So, and they put them on the mat and stuff. Now, you go to Bessemer. This for the whole thing. Probably think about doing crime now. I'm just playing. So you go to Bessemer and it's open. So everything is just open in the rec room. But you have different cots that you lay on and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry about actually going to the cell. So it was less crowded. So, that's my, me going in there. Now the men, child, we went up there for Christmas caroling, honey. I ain't been back since. So it's different. It's really, really crowded.
Yeah, it's different.
It's really, really crowded. So anyway, but yeah, I think that's all I got, child. Y'all drop down in the comments, honey, because this is a mess, but for right now, it's over.
Yeah,
do you think that Carlee is her life ruined?
I won't say it's not gonna be like it used to be. Is she gonna be hated by a lot of people? Of course she will.
Right.
Is she gonna be? I think she can probably bounce back, but she's not gonna be able to bounce back to the ability she had before. You know what I'm saying? She could have been a nurse now, and she might can't be a nurse now. You know what I'm saying? This might follow her. This will follow her the rest of her life.
Oh yeah.
So my main thing is she gonna be remorseful. Did she learn something from this? That's the main thing. Like you said earlier, I think you made a great point. If she would just come out and say, you know what, I screwed up, I messed up, but from this point on, I'm gonna be an advocate for finding missing people. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be my life goal, to make up for the mistakes I made. If she'd come out like that, hey, that's a nugget for you. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't think of it. She thought of it.
Yeah.
And that's a nugget. You know what I'm saying? But
because you have to turn your mistake. We all make them, maybe not as huge as this one. You have to turn your mistake into something positive and get back to the community, because, like the chief said, that this triggered and opened the wounds for a lot of people that have loved ones that are currently missing. And shout out to Anaya Blanchard's mom, Angela Harris, and Anaya Blanchard's dad. He had something to say, but shout out to Angela Harris for being boots on the ground, coming down here to support when her daughter was kidnapped and murdered. And she was in Alabama.
Right.
I think she stayed in Homewood.
Yeah, but looking at the mugshot she gave us today, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think she's going to go that route. I feel like, once again, she's an entitled person, and, you know, she only gets, you know, pay $200 and get 6 months probation. She's not going to learn anything.
Yeah. You know what? I do know what the Bible say. For those that read the Bible, if you don't, you ain't got to say nothing, honey. You ain't got to, For those that read the Bible, I do know the Bible says that, you know, whatever a man sowed, that shall he also reap. And even though whatever the situation is, it may not happen now. Maybe she has not learned. Maybe she is mental in some kind of capacity. But I do know that whatever a man sowed, he's going to reap. So, you know, it's going to be a reaping season for her and her family if they don't remorse and don't grieve. And I say even repent. You know, because repentance is not just to God. You got to repent to people and for that and for your own actions. You have to be very remorseful for the things that you do.
I agree. And another thing on another note is that the 11-year-old girl basically did the same thing. Did she get a felony? She got more trouble than Carlee did.
Really?
Yeah. I think somebody in the comments said this child, no, she's 11 years old and nothing you can do about it.
I thought that they were just going to make an example. I didn't think that they were going to charge her.
Right.
That's me. That's just me thinking.
I know. I got to read the article again, but I think I saw someone in the comment that the 11-year-old got charged more severe than Carlee did. Because I could be wrong, though.
She was doing a prank. 11 years old.
Police came out and everything.
Yeah. She said that one of her friends was kidnapped. I was like the same thing or whatever. And so she said it was a prank. So he was like, you're going to learn. You know what I'm saying? So they put the handcuffs on and everything. So, but yeah, it's called a copycat. What they call a copycat. Like, that's what they're doing. And because, I mean, Alabama got, you know, I guess softer laws than some of the rest of them, you know, then other people can do the same thing. So.
See, I hate that this law might change now. I don't hate it, but I just put it this way. Once again, if I won that $1 billion lottery, I was going to put Carlee. What happened to him? He just disappeared. He won the lottery, but he's just up in somebody kidnapped him. Yep. Leave the car on the side of the road, leave my clothes there. Butt nigga running through.
Anyway, on that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. As we say at the end of every video, right now we're finna do a Carlee Hunter. We'll be back in 49 hours.
What? Are we?
We will. So if you guys, you know what I'm saying, y'all can hang around and watch our Ready to Love reviews if y'all watch Ready to Love. So yeah, y'all watch our reviews for that. But we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I'll put God first, y'all.
Thanks, sis.
Hey!